flash of midnight's veil, a shadow moves behind my eyes. Was I overtired, drifting on the edge of sleep? Or did I glimpse her pale form rising from the deep? A girl so broken, her story left untold. Her eyes appear like lanterns trapped in cold. Flicker of her dress, blood stain on the floor. Silent cry that echoes through this broken door. Oh, apparition in the midnight gloom, rekindle every secret, every room. Whisper to me what they couldn't say. Guide me through the dark to find the way. I trace the cracks where your footsteps fade away, through halls abandoned where shadows still replay. Your hollow face in mirrors stained with tears, a memory that thrives across the years. I reach to touch, but fingers pass right through. This spectral world I never thought I knew. Heartbeats racing under candles, trembling light. I swear I feel you calling me back into the night. Through blood and sorrow, through every flame and fall, I'll find the truth that binds us all. In the midnight gloom, rekindle every secret, every room. Whisper to me what they couldn't say. Guide me through the dark to find the way. In the hush of midnight's mournful plea, bring your story home to me. A shadow moves behind my eyes.
Pierced the silence like an arrow into my heart. I shot back from the workbench, almost falling out of my chair. I had to laugh at myself. I was the one who decided to format the disk. I was the one who issued the command. What I expected. It is always the first thing that happens to the drive when you go to format a disk. It must have been the images of the shining still filling my head. I need to hear that jack-o'-lantern broken out. I wrote on the floppy so I could go to bed. I started to go up to Fatih when it was knocking at my door. At first, there was this soft knock almost unnoticeable. I do understand the one. It's almost midnight. The door glided open and it was soft haunted by the wind. Then again, like it's not your own, and another recipe. The Bundes was so bad. What is one of those old dark things that was sealed long ago? There's a bookcase in front of it, so I can't open it. The knock grew persistent. I replied, just a minute. I went to the house, out the front door, and around the corner to investigate. Upon arriving at the door at the outside, I found nothing but wind throwing leaves around and showed night air. The moon was shining and everything had an eerie glow. The two girls and the blood flowing from the elevator from movie I had just watched popped back into my mind. Needless to say, it was a short trip back into the house and up to the well-lit studio. Like a file copy, I was ready to feel that pillow hit my head. When I distinctly heard an almost childlike voice, maybe it was the woman's. I cannot fully recall, but the voice clearly said, "Help me." Now I knew someone was out there. So this time I went at the back where Cat would be very quiet. If there was someone in trouble, now there's someone else involved. No one was. My mother saw I saw the house next door dying. There's all whistling there. I ran and got the flashlight from the garage. Again, about the 15th garage to its gorge. I heard the voice beckon to me, but what it said the second time, I know not. I looked in all the bushes, starting at the locked door. I found nothing. I searched the perimeter. I then opened and closed the door at the back of the house. It hadn't occurred to me, at least, that it was dark there by the door, and light that was coming from her. She glanced behind as though she feared some gruesome pursuer. But I would remember, it was then I stepped out of the bushes to offer help, when she vanished into the light from a passing car. I asked if anyone was there, knowing well there'd be no answer. There was none. The wind had calmed, the moon returned from its hiding spot behind the clouds. There was no trace of the girl, no evidence that she had ever been there. Perhaps it was all in my overtired imagination. Was I overtired, or did I witness the return of the apparition of a girl who could lead to sleep murder? Before moving here, we had heard rumors read a girl who was fleeing some unknown assailant. The till were locked over, she must have thought open. We never knew which house, or if the stories were even true. Then I remember, I had almost forgot. Last year, about this time, I was working at my computer, and I'd answered a similar knock. I had found no one. I had accredited to kids, and dispatched to bed, not giving it another thought, until now.
Storm is really brewing up out there. I'm glad I got the house closed up. The wind is really whipping it up. A nice quiet evening at home, alone. don't get that often. Maybe I'll work on my AC update for this month. Man, is it dark out there? Hope the family's safe. Wow, that was some crash. That storm is here. Maybe I better write this on the 120. I think it's safer. I'm on surge and UPS there. Well, I better load BB Rider with no RAM link. It's like running Geos on a Timex and clip 1,000. Oh, they're home so soon. Maybe the storm turned and back, I'll go up and see. No one here, car's not in the driveway. That's weird, I heard them walking across the floor. You can't mistake that these hardwood floors don't even let you tiptoe. Maybe the house is cooling from the storm. Wow, that one was close, I hope they made it there okay. I could feel the rumble of that one. It's like all the lights were on and it was day. I used to think that was so cool. Now, on this night, it seems like something final. Oh, there went the power, better shut down. That UPS will only give me 5 minutes. Boy, these stairs are dark when there is no light down here. I guess it's one of those dark, dark nights. Our light, if only temporary. At least I could see I was at the bottom step. Nothing quite like trying to take a step down when there isn't one. After I shut down, I'm gonna go up and watch the storm. Maybe I'll chance a call on that corded phone that tends to hang up on you, and give them a call to make sure they made it there okay. Another brilliant flash and a moving shadow in the basement. Who's there? Another flash and more movement. There is definitely someone here. The car was not in the drive and no one could have come down here without me knowing it. The flashlight, I'll get the flashlight and expose whomever it is lurking in the shadows. There, now I've got you. Click. on stone, not our key, this cold brass thing we found alone. Half buried near the gate, a tarnished sign to Liam's grin, our path, the twist of the divine. He missed the hedges leaning, whispering low, their secrets rustling as the damp wind blew. The oak door groaned, exhaling ancient breath, dust iron still, thick as sudden death. Drape the stairs like spectral lace, hair pressing close, a cold and damp embrace. His flashlight cut a path, a shaky blade on peeling walls where faded grandeur frayed. Just Roddy whispered, loud within the hush. I clutched his arm, silence start to crush. Then came the sound, not settling, not old wood sigh, but thump, thump, thump from somewhere up on high. A heavy drag across the floor above. My blood turned ice, a cold, unwelcome love of terror bloom. Liam froze, light jerked towards the land. Shadows where it lurked. A moan seeped down, not human, low and deep. A guttural sorrow from eternal sleep. Or hunger vast, it shook the dusty air. A sound of everywhere and nowhere there. Wrapping us cold, the dragging ceased, we spun, scrambled for light, for safety, for the sun. That door so hard to open, now our prize seem miles away beneath our frantic eyes. We skidded on grit boots, slapping loud and fast, shattering silence meant forever to last. We lunged, hands grasping for the splintered wood, for garden air, for all things safe and good. Fingertips brushed the cold, pitted brass. Then thunder cracked, a violence swift and crass. The door slammed shut with bone shaking final force, plunging us into darkness, no recourse. Light vanished, plaster rained like ash and snow. The echo roared where safety used to glow. Then silence rushed back, thick as lead and dread, charging the air above our lowered heads. Liam snatched the light beam, wild and thin, illumined the door, shut fast, locked deep within. The keyhole gaped, the tarnished key was gone, sealed tight with it, the thing that dragged upon the floor above, the moan of deep despair. We were its guests now, breathing poisoned air. Heavy towards the staircase, ceiling our grim fate. Each drag vibrated banisters, our teeth dust fell like stars in nightmares, twisted wreath. No more now, silence worse than any cry. Liam slammed the door, a desperate try. Wood stood like iron cold and absolute. I scratched the keyhole, finding no pursuit of mechanism, only smooth cold brass. Then came the touch, a cold that seemed to pass. Darkness shaped like bone, smoke given form, a chill that chilled the storm. Beneath my feet, a void that simply was, an intimate dread without a cause. The cold bit deep, a lifeless aching brand. Liam spun, light passing through the hand. It showed my skin showed my skin beneath. It showed my skin beneath. It showed my skin beneath. That saw my face. The frozen terror in that awful place. Awful place. What he hissed, voice cracking like old glass. Above a footstep landed, would scream to last. Beneath the century forgotten weight, the pressure vanished, left a cold that ate into the bone. Then brand a splintering roar. The door burst inwards, not just open, tore itself apart. Daylight blinding stark flooded the gloom, banishing every dark. Silhouetted there against the sunlit green, a figure woven from the dark unseen. Tall, impossibly thin, a shifting shade, the very substance of the fear it made. Its ink screamed, we lunged not thought but flight, past shifting darkness towards the blinding light. Boots crunched on splinters, brass the shattered door. Garden air hit us, life we'd longed for, life we'd longed for. We ran, roots tripped, hedges tore and scratched, direction lost, escape the only thing. In frantic minds our gasps were loud and raw. We hadn't cleared the wild when with the law. Defying sense, a deep and resonant boom shook the ground, dispelling all the gloom of our escape. We glanced back, hearts near done. The door stood whole, unblemished, and the sun shone on oak and brass, the keyhole bare. No figure, just the house still standing there, silent and stand still, no jagged hole remained, as if the violence had been restrained by time itself. Only our hammering hearts, the phantom cold where ghostly touch departs, and faint, so faint from deep within the keep, the dragging sound, thump, scraping endlessly, moving away, but locked inside the core, the key that wasn't ours forevermore.
I suddenly awoke. No, that's not it. I wasn't asleep. I think it. Well, unconscious. No, I was dead. I was definitely dead. I had been a gardener, or some such I recall, tending the grounds of a large estate. I was in a shed or some sort of structure, a gazebo perhaps. There was a spray can, rather large, the kind that has a green handle pump on top. It had something to spray the roses. Oh, those beautiful roses. It must have been for rabbits. It's all coming back to me now. I was spraying. Oh my! I had inadvertently placed It was rat poison that had spilled. I should have realized, but the concentrate wasn't mixed, and it just smells different somehow. It got into my spray can. The breeze picked up, I got a blast in the face as I took in my breath. I remember choking and coughing. Oh my God, it was the rat poison. I've been poisoned.
Wait, that's me. Down there.
But then what? That's my body, I'm still at the gazebo. I'm just going to go over here.